This is David Mehmet of Lotto Odds. It is June 14, 2020. Okay. For this video, I'm going to go slow because what I'm about to show you again is very important. It's a very powerful method, and the videos that I posted previously went too fast. People were getting confused. They were saying it's complicated. They just didn't get it. And it's very important that you understand what I'm about to show you because it's very powerful and it could get you a lot of wins. To me, all this is not complicated at all because I've been doing it for about 10 years. So when I look at numbers, they just patterns pop into my head and I could go really deep into numbers. And I know that some of you out there have not been doing it for so long. Some of you have, and you can pick this up quickly. But for those who have not, I'm going to try to go slow this time and explain it to you and show it to you because I really, truly need you to understand what I'm showing you because it's very powerful. Okay, here goes. All right, so this is the 1-2 sum system that I came up with, okay, this week. The surprising effect that was discovered when I created the system is that the 1-2 sums are mirroring the 1-2-3 patterns, okay? And when I say the 1-2-3 patterns, we're talking about the high, low, odd, even patterns, okay? For example, I want you to look at this number here, 1-1, the 1-2 sum 1-1. Now look at the 1-2-3 pattern here, 1-1. It mirrors it right there. And it also mirrors it down here with these patterns. You see here, these patterns have one low, high, high, and one even here. And then this pattern has two lows, and this has two even. Okay, it mirrors them, okay? So 2-2 means exactly as 1-1. 2-2 is two lows and two even, okay? You've got two lows here, and you've got two even here. This one back here is one high, okay, and one odd. So you have one high and one odd, okay, in these. So basically, that's just another interpretation of 2-2, okay? Now up here's the same thing. You have 1-1 and 2-2. So 1-1 means one low, one even, right? Next one is two high, two odd. So there, look, one low, one even, and then two high, right there, and two odd, okay? That's very important to understand. So these things mirror each other, right? Look, they mirror it here. The purple is when they mirror it, right? And then you see these two. It's not, these are direct mirrors here. These are direct mirrors where it mirrors it directly. It mirrors these two, but in a different way, and I'm going to show you, which is pretty cool. All right? It doesn't mirror it directly where you see one connected. You don't see 1-1 with it, right? But what you're going to notice is when a winner comes out, right? When something like this comes out, you're going to see a 1-2 coming out like this, right? But what happens is where it mirrors on the second digit here, the 2. And the 2 will mirror it here, the 2. These two will mirror each other like that, the 2-2. And then you'll see something like this coming out, right? A 2-1, right? And then this is where it mirrors, right there. This mirrors this right there, okay? I'm going to go through a state with you, and I'm going to show you exactly how this works, and I'm going to show you how powerful it is, because I really want you to understand this. It will help you get a lot of wins. I mean, big wins. You could do this logically, intelligently, picking numbers instead of numbers from the sky, and it works. And I'm going to show you how powerful it is. One thing I want to mention also, when you see the second digit is a 1, right? It's odd, right number? You see the odd? Okay, and you see this number 2 even? All right. Now what happens if this number shows up, if you see the second digit right there is an odd, it will produce an even sum, okay? Like this, 16 and 18, okay? Now, if you see the set 2 in the second position, it will produce an odd sum, like the 25 and 27, like the 5 and 7, okay? Now, with the 1, 2 sums, there are only 4 patterns. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, and 2, 2, okay? And all the purple is when they mirror each other. They work exactly the same as the one I explained here, okay? Now I'm going to take you to the chart, and I'm going to show you exactly how this works in real life. Now, the chart that I'm showing you right here is the state of Arizona, okay? It's the prior video I did with the same chart, so I'm just going to redo this chart again to just show you and make it more clear. I'm not going to really talk about anything else besides these patterns. Now, look at the patterns that hit. Look at the sum here. Now, the 1, 2 sum, right? The 1, 2 sum, they're just a representation of the sums here, the pick 3 sums. The pick 3 sums go from 0 to 27, right? 0 to 27. These numbers here, okay, merely interpret the 0 to 27 sums within 4 patterns that you saw here, okay? 4 patterns. And here's the numbers of the sums. All these sums that you see in these 4 patterns here, okay, they're from 0 to 27, okay? And that's what these are here. Because it's easier to look at these sums, rather to look at these numbers here, right? In a 4 pattern, right, trend, rather than looking at all these sums from 0 to 27, try to figure out what you're going to take out. For example, if you look at this, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, it is easy to determine that the 1 in the first digit position or the 1 in the second digit position is going to flip. Okay, like here, it flipped. See the second position flipped to a 2, so it turned out to be a 1, 2. What you can do with that is determine that, okay, 1, 1 is not going to repeat, so I can go ahead and take that out. See, you took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 patterns off the bat. You see that? And if you were to study the pattern trend, it's very possible it's easier for you to determine that 1, 2 is overdue and could come out next, okay, rather than looking at all these sums from 0 to 27. So if you were able to determine 2, 1 will come out, which is not very difficult, okay, because you're only dealing with 4 sums, okay, you're able to remove, look how many numbers. So 2, 1, you'll be playing with just 2, 1 right there. Look at how many sums you're taking out, okay? And I'm going to show you here how you can determine whether to play an odd number or an even number, okay? And that's where the mirroring comes in, all right? Now, the 1, 2, 3 pattern, okay, like I showed you on this chart, okay? See, 1, 2, 3 pattern right there. Just a high-low, right? I'll explain what it is. The 1, 2, 3 pattern is based on, look, 3 lows, 2 evens. See that? 3 lows, 2 evens, okay? And this also can be interpreted a different way. This could be 3 lows and 1 odd. Or how about something like this? This is 2 lows, 1 even, right? See that? Right here. 2 lows, 1 even. But it also could be interpreted this way. 1 high, 2 odds. So it could be interpreted 1, 2 as well. It means the same thing, whether you say 2, 1, 2 lows, 1 even, or you say 1, 2, 1 high, 2 odds. Okay? Let's correct that. So these are 2 odds. Did I call them evens? 2 odds. Anyway, all right. So now this is where the good part comes in, and you're gonna love this. And I'm gonna go slow, so you guys don't complain about it. I'm going too fast. It's too complicated because this is so simple, but it is so powerful. Okay, the purple indicates when it mirrors here, just like the purple here. When the when 1 2 sum mirrors a 1 2 3 patterns. Okay, all right, and when this does that, hold on. Okay, hold on. All right, so when this does that, when this mirrors it, okay, the sum will not only tell you what numbers to play, it'll also tell you, or I should say, what sums to play. It'll also tell you to play either odd or even sum. And it will tell you, okay, what high-low pattern to play. Okay, this is why this is so important. Instead of you just guessing, use logic, okay, to grab these numbers and patterns. Okay, now, so look at this. This is a direct connection here. Look, with the 1 2 sums and the 1 2 3 pattern, they are mirroring each other. Okay? So the sum is telling you, okay, you're going to play these sums 2 1, right? So you're going to play these sums here 2 1, right there, right? But guess what? You're also going to play, okay, 2 1 of the 1 2 3 pattern because it mirrors each other. Okay, and so the only thing you have to determine, okay, is this number here, and it will tell you what sums to play and what high, low, odd, even pattern to play. So you'll be playing 2 low and 1 odd right there. Now, remember what I told you before about this digit right there, the second digit? What did I tell you when I said it was going to be an odd? What sum comes out when it's an odd, right? An even. Okay, odd flips to the opposite, even. And what did I tell you about this one? When it comes out an even, it gets a sum of odd. So see the odd here, 1, makes an even, and here the even makes an odd sum. Works every time, guaranteed. Okay, for these numbers here. When you're dealing with the 3 patterns, which I'm not going to talk about now because it doesn't go into this equation I'm just going to show you, okay, because these 3 equations will have odd and evens mixed into them, okay? All right, so we're just talking about the 1 and 2s here, which you'll find a lot. So let's just go down this row and let me show you how many direct hits, how many mirrors you have, okay? Look at this. Here's another mirror, direct mirror, 1 2 1 1. Here's a, 1 2 1 2. 1 1 1 1, okay? This is 1 1, and the back here is 1 1. That is a mirror, and I'll show you why. 1 1, look, and you'll have this chart to work with too. It'll be in the Lotto Club 4, 1 1 here. The mirror is here, see, 1 1. Look, the number came out 2, here, look, 2 2, right? And the back is 1 1. There's the mirror. Hold on. There's the mirror. Right there. Shows you right there. Okay? So there you go. So here's a mirror 2. 2 1. Okay? Now I'm not going to go through these with the digits counting. I'm just going to show you. The purple is the one mirroring. Look at all the purple mirroring. These, right? Remember what I talked to you about? The second digit. I'm going to get to it in a minute. Okay? But I just want you to just think about this. The second digit, right? The 2 2 here. Okay. But let's just go down. Look at all the purple. Look at all the mirroring. Look at all the mirroring. If you choose the sum pattern, it tells you what to play. It tells you what sums to play. It tells you what high, low, odd, even number to play, and it even tells you what the digit, the sum is going to be, odd or even. That's how powerful it is. Look at all the purple. Look at all the purple. These are mirroring. Look at all the purple. Look at all of them. Okay? Now, the reason why I didn't highlight the 3 pattern, okay, because the 3 pattern isn't represented in the 1 2 sums. Because why? Because there's not a third digit. Okay, there's only 1 2 digit, okay? If it did, it would have been like that. 1 2 3 sums. It's not. I might put them in the future, This is all new right now that I'm showing you. I'm still working on this, and if I come up with it, I'm going to show it to you. Now, I want you to pay attention to this. You see these? They're not mirroring each other at all, right here. You don't see them mirroring each other. They don't mirror each other with the two digits, but the way they mirror each other is with the second digit. You see that? Look, I'm going to show you. Look. See here the second digit? Look. You see how the second digit is mirroring this second digit? Look at the other ones. Look. 1 is mirroring the second digit 1. Look. 2 is mirroring the second digit 2. 1 again here is mirroring the second digit 1. Okay, look, it keeps going. It works every time. Look, 2 is mirroring the digit 2 there. Okay, let's find another. Look, it works every time. Look, 1 is mirroring the digit number 2 right there, the second position there. Okay, now look what you can do with that. I'm going to show you how it works. All right, so let's take one of them. All right, let's take one of them green. All right, here. You see the 2, 2 in the green. 2, 2, and 1, 2. Concentrate on the 2 in a second. Let's go up to 2, 2, and look for 1, 2. Let's go for 1, 2 sums, 2, 2. 1, 2 sums, 2, 2, and we're looking for 1, 2. See, it's right here. Okay, 2, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now look at this. You're coming here. This is why it's important. I'm going to explain it to you. You're coming here and you're saying, okay, it's easy knowing I could look at this and say, oh, it's gonna be a direct mirror and I could win. I know what to play, and I know the sums to play. I know what if an odd or even sum will come out. I even know to play the high, low, and odd and even. But what happens if one of these come out? Okay, so this is how you determine this. When you see something like that come out, like the 1, 2 come out like that, I want you to match it up. Take this, it's mirroring the 2 down here with the mirror, these 2. Okay, you see that? 2 and 2. And you can play these both. You could play them both, okay, these 2 patterns and stuff. All right, that's how you work that out. Now, this will also dictate to you what the sum is going to be. The odd is going to be odd or even. And remember, what did I tell you what this digit, the second digit, is in even? The sum is going to be odd. So all you have to do is play these 2 digits right there, 11 and 13. Look, let's go back. Let's go back. All right, let me put this up split screen if I can. Hold on a second so you can see them both. If I could do this. Oh, good, I can. All right, so look, we went to 2, 2, right? 2, 2. And the match was 1, 2, right? All right, so 2, 2 is here. The match was 1, 2 right there. And I told you to match it with the other 2. Match the 2 2s together in the second position. Right there, 2, 2, right? And you could play those, right? And if the 2, 2 comes out, which is the direct match, you win. If it doesn't, and this one winds up hitting, you still win. Okay, and you're playing lower numbers, less numbers, because you're only playing these 2, right? These 2 sums, odd, right? Because these told you this, the 1, 2 and the 2, 2, the second position, told you to play this odd sum, right? Well, look at this. Look what the winner was. It was an odd sum, 13. All right, I'll make more videos and I will go slow. So you could catch it. And oh yeah, I forgot to tell you something. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 minute. I'm gonna grab this. All right, lotto odds. All right, we released. This is good news for you guys. We released the 1, 2 sum, so you don't have to do that manually. It's right here. So so if you're gonna play with 1,000 numbers, okay, and you're going for a direct hit. All right, let's do this. So you say you thought it was 2, 2. All right, right there. And then 2, 2 means if it's going to be a direct hit, remember I talked about that, it's going to be 2 lows and 2 lows, 2 evens. So go up here, take this out, 2 lows down here, 2 evens, right there. That's from 1,000 numbers, 81 numbers from 1,000 numbers. You could reduce them more. Like in the lotto clubs, we're going to be playing with Trinities, the Trinity 01, the hit, and I'm down to 42 numbers, and I could take it down even further. The lotto clubs are also can determine whether or not a spike or a truff is going to win, if they want to take it down even further. And down to 18 from 1,000 numbers, and believe me, the winner will be there. All right? Good luck.